It's the morning of July 8, 2014. You're sitting in the office of Dr. Kosta Kostev, the airport physician at Varna Airport in Bulgaria. Lars Mittank, 28 years old, is across from you. He came in for a routine check. He had a ruptured eardrum from a fight a few days ago and needed medical clearance to fly home to Germany. He is trembling. He tells you, "I don't want to die here. I have to get out of here." Before you can finish the examination, an airport employee opens the door to call you. The man happens to be wearing a uniform. That's all it takes. Lars throws down his luggage, his passport, everything, and runs out of the terminal. The CCTV cameras capture what happens next. Lars runs through the airport in a yellow t-shirt and shorts, sprints across the parking area, climbs over a 2-meter high perimeter fence, crosses a field, and disappears into a meadow of sunflowers beside the Bulgarian national highway. He is never seen again. 10 days earlier, Lars Mittank had been a perfectly ordinary 28-year-old from Marne, Germany. He had a long-term girlfriend, a successful career at Germany's only deep water port, and was close with his parents. On June 30, 2014, he traveled with 5 friends to the Golden Sands resort near Varna, Bulgaria, his first trip outside of Germany. The week went well. His friends later described him as relaxed and in good spirits. Then, on July 6, the day before they were supposed to fly home, Lars got into an altercation with a group of other German tourists at a bar over football. Lars supported Werder Bremen. The other men supported Bayern Munich. The disagreement turned physical. Lars was injured in the fight and sought medical attention. A Bulgarian doctor diagnosed him with a ruptured eardrum and advised him not to fly. His friends offered to stay with him. He refused. He urged them to go home and told them he would follow as soon as he was cleared to fly. That decision would define everything that followed. Lars checked into Hotel Color, a budget hotel not far from Varna Airport. He was now alone, in an unfamiliar part of a foreign city, injured, in the peak of summer tourist season. What happened next is documented on the hotel's CCTV cameras with terrible clarity. Lars paced up and down the halls, looking out windows, hiding in the elevator. He called his mother Sandra. Speaking in a whisper, he told her that people were trying to kill or rob him and that she should cancel his credit cards. The next morning he called again, telling her the people pursuing him were getting closer. "I thought, God, my son is in danger." I could hear his heart pounding over the phone. At 1 a.m., Lars left the hotel and returned about an hour later. It is not known what he did in the intervening period. The next morning he went to the airport for his medical clearance appointment. He never made it onto the plane. Bulgarian police launched searches in the areas surrounding the airport, concentrating on the wooded area and sunflower fields where Lars had been seen entering. Officers, volunteers, and search teams combed through fields and forested sections. Tracking dogs were brought in and reportedly picked up a trail leading away from the terminal area. Despite these efforts, no trace of him was found. No clothing, no phone activity. He had left his phone in the doctor's office, and no confirmed witness accounts placing him anywhere after he disappeared. Hospitals and clinics were contacted. No unidentified patient matching his description appeared. In 2016, a person claiming to have information secretly contacted Lars's parents. The family paid them €40,000. They received nothing in return. In 2020, a truck driver in Germany testified that he had picked up a hitchhiker in Dresden in 2019 who resembled Lars Mittank. The lead could not be confirmed. Sandra Mittank maintains a website, Findet Lars Mittank, dedicated to finding her son. She believes he is alive. The case remains unsolved. The Lars Mittank case presents one of the most diagnostically complex behavioral puzzles in modern true crime, and it is one I want to approach with genuine care, because Lars was a real person and his family is still searching for him. What the behavioral evidence shows is a man who underwent a profound and rapid psychological deterioration over approximately 48 hours, from the fight on July 6 to the airport run on July 8. The question behavioral science asks is, what caused it? 3 explanations exist in the clinical literature. The first is traumatic brain injury cascade. The fight on July 6 left Lars with a ruptured eardrum, but the force required to rupture an eardrum is significant, and head trauma in that region can cause effects that extend far beyond hearing loss. Concussive injuries to the temporal region of the skull can produce paranoia, hypervigilance, disorientation, and perceptual disturbances that mimic psychosis without being psychosis. A person experiencing post-concussive paranoia genuinely perceives threats that aren't present. They are not lying, they are not confused, they are experiencing a neurological event that makes the danger feel completely real. The second is acute psychotic break triggered by stress. Lars had no known history of mental illness, but the clinical literature consistently documents cases where first psychotic episodes are triggered by the combination of physical injury, sleep deprivation, alcohol withdrawal, geographic disorientation, and social isolation. Lars experienced every one of those factors simultaneously over 48 hours. The airport doctor who prescribed antibiotics noted the medication cefprozil has been known to induce psychotic side effects including hallucinations and paranoia, though the doctor also stated Lars had not filled the prescription.